Good afternoon, children. Okay, hold on, let me set this down. Hey, today's video is going to be a pretty exciting one. It's going to be a vlog, which is probably my first ever official vlog on this channel, which is a pretty monumental occasion. And not only that, today's vlog is going to be a travel vlog because tomorrow I am going to be flying to America and Canada. This is my first time traveling in like 3 years since COVID, which is insane. It's pretty crazy. I'm very nervous, but I'm also very excited, and I'm also very excited that I get to somewhat take you guys along with me too, because I won't lie, I've always wanted to channel the early 2010s PewDiePie-esque travel vlog energy, and you bet that's what I'm going to try and emulate. But I'm gonna keep things short and sweet before we head to the airport. For one, I apologize for going kind of MIA the past couple of months. I did very much want to film YouTube videos, but one word, university. University had me in a bit of a chokehold, I could say, but today I literally just finished my last official assignment for the semester, and look at me. Already picked up the camera, already filming, so I hope you accept my apology. Also, yeah, I'm a little bit lighter now, in case you're wondering. I got bored of the brunette, and so I went a little lighter brunette. Very bold, very adventurous, you could say. But yeah, this is a little life update. Sorry I haven't been uploading. I've been busy. I'm not busy now. I'm traveling, but I'm taking you guys with me. So I'm heading to the airport very shortly, but before then I just had the most impulsive nail appointment of my entire life because my hands are looking like that of a prepubescent boy's. So yeah, I have claws again. It's great not to have beer sticks for fingers. Usually I go a lot longer than these, but I figured since I'm gonna have these for the next 3 odd weeks, they're gonna grow out, and I don't want to be a walking hazard to pretty much everyone within like a 2-meter radius of me. So we got nails, we can go now. So for anyone who isn't from New Zealand, living all the way in the literal basement of the earth means flight times are agonizing. The flight from Auckland to Anaheim, California, minus stopover times, took a total of 19 hours. Yeah, it's pretty rough. That amount of time, it truly has you questioning your existence, hence why you see I brought my sketchbook with me as portable therapy. So upon arriving to Disneyland, because this was our first time and neither of us had any idea where to go, we ended up walking the entire length of the full park where the Star Wars section is located. And mind you, I have not consumed a single piece of Star Wars media in my entire life. However, I did momentarily bond with 2 girls on the Smuggler's Run ride, which literally had me pissing myself with laughter because none of us knew what we were doing or how to steer the aircraft whatsoever. Just straight panic ensued.
But they're actually full of highly explosive ion disruptors.
What is that? How could that have happened? We don't even deliver ion disruptors. Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters.
Oh, I thought this was
Now
the
let's move it
opposite.
and go axial. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Ow!
There are so many ears. Oh my god, what the hell? After Smuggler's Run, we completed Big Thunder Mountain before check out some shopping, which, as you can tell, I look incredibly enthusiastic over the prospect of looking like every 4-year-old mom and her kids there. Here are some hand sanitizers that drew my attention. I thought their design was endearing, but potentially could have been done better, but who am I to give criticism here, you know? Next up, we did a couple other rides before the Indiana Jones ride, which I was obviously very excited about because, you know, we're related. This has been an ongoing joke since I was literally in kindergarten, so if you don't know, get with the memo. And I mean, it did not disappoint. It was very cool. However, the ride did awkwardly break down though and stop right underneath Harrison's Ford animatronic as he just dangled awkwardly above us for like 2 minutes. But, you know, it's fine. More bang for our buck, I guess. In the gift shop after the ride, I ended up finding they sold Indy's hat and his whip, which was admittedly kind of cool, and clearly I look super sexy in it. Clearly suits me. Also, while I was trying it on off camera, some man came up to me and told me he'd actually bought that hat and really recommended it, so I don't know, maybe I made a fatal mistake not getting it. I did get an oversized graphic tee though. It was pretty hard, you know, figured I'd pay homage to my father figure. That's ridiculous. How many more American flags can you fit on one boat? That's crazy. So unfortunately the larger portion of the day I didn't film because Jesus fucking Christ, it was hotter than the pits of hell, so crowded and just so busy time-wise that I simply was not adept enough yet of a vlogger to keep up. But we got through a decent amount of rides. Splash Mountain, Matterhorn bobsleds, Autopia. Pirates of the Caribbean was unfortunately closed, so that kind of sucked a little bit. Oh well. Got lunch, which was so overwhelming to me because I didn't know where to go or what to get. But I did burn every inch of my body waiting in line for one of their huge churros. I mean, my god, I could impale a small child with that thing. We did a little more window shopping and also stumbled across Gaston in Fantasyland. Now you're probably wondering, well, Jacky, show us the clips or photos of you meeting him. And this is a part where I unfortunately disappoint you because I was too nervous. His energy scared me, you know? He was really doing the part of being cocky and snide and a little bit of an asshole like Gaston is, and that was something I could not subject myself to. I was standing there fucking frozen in place like a deer in headlights, like I was fucking 9 and just met my first crush. Meanwhile, literal toddlers had more courage than me to go up and get pictures with him. So yeah, that happened. Honestly, it might just serve as a reason for me to return to Disneyland again one day with newfound courage to talk to Gaston. Oh, and Flynn Rider wasn't even there, or at least not that I saw of, which was an absolute fucking heartbreaker for me because Flynn Rider was my 9-year-old crush. And my 19-year-old crush still. And then came the haunted house ride, literally the one I was absolutely most excited for. It was so good. I literally would have gone on it a million more times if it weren't for the insane queue times.
Wherever they're at.
Oh, and the little end sequence where they projected ghosts into your cart through the mirrors? Dude, come on. It was about the end of the day at this point, so we had dinner, which was Italian as you can see, and it was so good. Definitely the best meal I've had at any of the theme parks. And with the night closing in, we didn't really think we would go on any more rides. We kind of just assumed we were done till the fireworks started. However, it was then that I realized that the Star Wars Rise of the Resistance ride was still open, like later than the others. And I'd heard the mass hype about it, but we didn't go due to the queues being like 2 hours all day, which I simply couldn't subject myself to. But I think the queue had shortened to like an hour, 45 minutes, and we had like an hour and a half or something till fireworks. So I made the call to run the entire park to get there and pray that we would make it in time. It was a little bit dumb of a move, but somehow my call was correct, as I am always correct. And we got on the ride at dark, and it was so good. Like, I'm so glad we didn't miss it because the hype was very, very much deserved.
Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer.
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
Attention, all resistance personnel. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. This destroyer's about.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the resistance.
As someone who's doing a Bachelor of Digital Design right now in university and majoring in VFX, the set design, oh my god, it did not go unappreciated. It was so well done and so incredibly immersive, especially in comparison to all the other rides. Yeah, definitely worth waiting in line for an hour with the loudest group of kids I think I've ever come across. They were like singing and shit. It had me like this close to turning around and hitting them with the 1-2. But anyway, I don't want to talk about this too much because that concludes us with the fireworks at the very end of the night. Also, just one last honorable mention I had to make about this inn before I leave. So for those of you who have seen my Fears to Fathom episodes that I played, the second episode, this little coffee machine right there brings back a few not so pleasant memories, you know? Life imitating art. So Disneyland basically sent an email for a survey to be like, I don't know, give us your, what, like, yeah, your feedback on the parks. And then they asked where I was from. I said New Zealand. And then it says they don't want me anymore. They don't want to hear from me. This is New Zealand discrimination.